Yusuf, I see you smiling. Why are your eyes closed?
I felt your eyes on me, but my eyes are closed right now for everybody listening to the audio version only, which comes out Sundays at 9 a.m. My eyes are closed right now. Look, Aaron, you know how we're gotta get it?
Yes.
I've been getting it too much. And something very important that you gotta remember when you're getting it is rest is just as equally as important as your grind. If you overburn yourself, you're gonna I can't even talk straight. I'm that tired. So you run this. I'm just gonna get some rest. That's what I need.
Wait, so have you not been sleeping? Is that what you're saying?
I just been grinding too much, man.
But if you sleep 8 hours a day, that should be enough.
I'm bad at math, so I don't know how much I slept.
What's up, everyone? I can't do it with your eyes closed. You have to open your eyes.
Really?
Yes, because I need eye contact with you.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this. Let me just finish this dream really quick.
Yusuf, we can't mess up this episode. It's a very special episode, so you have to. Come on, I need both of you guys on your A game.
She was about to kiss me in my dream.
Who was about to kiss you in your dream?
Don't worry about it. You ruined it.
This is weird.
What? Are you talking about the girl from earlier?
Yeah.
The one that you said keeps rejecting you?
Call her out right now. Call her out.
No. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah. You run it, bro. Just you run this.
Okay, you know what? I think we need a little gotta get it spirit, so let's start it off right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Gotta get it.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Gotta Get It. Today, we have a very, 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 very... Why are you laughing, JP? Special guest.
Why are you blushing already?
Because it's the pink lighting. Introducing...
Oh, you're already gonna introduce her? You're getting pretty excited. Can't we just give her some time to talk and ask you how your day was?
He
doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, we understand you're excited to have this guest, but can we take a second to talk to each other?
You just told me that you're too tired.
I'm awake now.
So you're good?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Great.
How's your music video?
Amazing.
How's your song?
Great.
How's your life?
Great.
How's Muffin?
Amazing.
JP, how are you? Introducing our guest for today, the special, beautiful...
Ooh.
Are you mad that I said that? No. Okay.
Introducing... You just revealed it. Oh, wait, you know what's funny? We spent 8 minutes one episode hyping up our guest saying, yo, don't leak it when it was Alex, when it was our first guest. And the title literally said Alex Wasabi.
Oh, my gosh.
People were like, you idiots. We knew it was Alex before you started talking. So they know who's our guest already.
Oh, yeah.
Should we just keep going with it?
So I think...
should we just... it's okay for idiots, right? It makes it more fun.
On 3, say her name.
But we got to give her the proper intro. That she
let
deserves.
Aaron
That's all
run this
you.
intro.
Yeah,
Let Aaron
yeah.
run this intro. Go.
No, we can all add in one fact that we like about her.
Okay.
Introducing one of the most popular twins on YouTube.
Ooh.
One of the most... Is that the right
There's
grammar?
twins. There's 2 twins. And then there's she's
one.
one of 2. Okay, Yusuf, you say your thing.
Introducing one of the hardest working YouTubers.
One of the... I don't know.
Veronica Merrell!
Gotta
Gotta get her! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That was so hard to do.
Why are you so nervous?
Yeah. What's up with that?
Relax, bro.
Relax.
Woosah.
Breathe.
Did you just call me bro?
Yeah. No, I did. I said relax, bro.
You called me bro.
I did.
Oh, did you call
Is she
me?
friend zoning you on the
Are
podcast?
your ears like...
I'm off.
Do you think my
We
voice-
watched the clip. I said
He
bro.
said bro. My voice is not that deep.
Let me know in the comment section below who said bro.
I said bro.
I'm convinced that was Ronnie.
Relax, bro.
Relax.
Woosah.
Did you just call me bro? But it might have been Yusuf because he was singing to me earlier.
I
So
said bro.
I don't know. Okay, one thing I have to bring up right from the get-go is, are you upset that we give you shout-outs every episode?
No.
Have you watched every episode?
I have. I just finished... I finished the 3rd one on my way here. I was listening to it.
Okay.
But we have 4.
Yeah, we have 4
There's
episodes.
4?
Your notifications aren't on?
Wait, there's 4?
Yeah, our first one was the really bad one on the living room. Our second one...
Oh, I have listened to all 4.
Yeah, she has.
What was your favorite one?
The 4th one.
This one.
The one I get a shout out in.
Everyone.
Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt, Ronnie. Before we get started, we need you to do something.
Okay.
Do you have it in you to give us your best? Gotta get it. Like,
Just her.
Just me?
Just you. Like, let's say you woke up one morning, you didn't want to get out of bed, and you looked at yourself in the mirror and you had to hype yourself up. Could you do it with the gotta get it spirit?
I want to see this.
Oh no, I'm embarrassed now.
What?
We won't look. We won't look.
Yeah.
I don't know.
look.
I just don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth. Like
I
how
hope it's
gonna
gotta
sound.
get it. What?
Like okay, I'll try. Okay.
We're not looking.
3, 2, 1.
Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it.
Yeah!
I missed one.
You did.
Yeah, you did. That was like-
Hey, I said yeah before any of you guys could be like, hey, you missed one. We encourage our guests that they're doing a great job.
Yeah.
We don't say that they did a bad. That was amazing.
That was good. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Just next time you want to hype yourself up, there's just one more gotta get it in there.
Okay.
The long
gotta
one.
Get it. Gotta get it. Gotta
That was
get
pretty good.
it. Gotta get it.
That should be our intro to all episodes.
We should have the person say it by themselves.
No, just her.
Oh, just
saying
Please no.
Like our intro music with our logo.
Everyone just like cuts out. They're like, no.
And we still give her a shout out every episode. Do you want to explain why we give her a shout out every episode, Yusuf?
Well, she watches, so I'm sure she heard and she knows.
But
Do
like,
they
I
know?
think we should do a refresher for them.
So for those of you that don't know, one day we were at a very, very, very small get together for
Quarantined.
Yeah, it was for Halloween and for Matt's birthday. Mm-hmm. And I'm eating like I think my 36th wing that
remember
night.
that.
I was
There
going.
was- yeah, there
Yeah,
was a
there
lot
were
of
wings.
And candy.
And then Ronnie comes up with an idea. Well, the idea was already there, but her idea was to include me in a podcast with Aaron and JP, but came up with the name Gotta Get It, which for those of you that don't know, used to be mine and Aaron's slogan in 2016.
Yep.
And she just sat there like, I think it would be great. And I sat there like, Veronica Merrell thinks I should work with Aaron? Let's go!
Is that how it was though?
Yeah.
I
you
thought it
you
was-
weren't there. You weren't part of the conversation.
I wasn't part of the
It was just me
conversation.
and Yusef.
Oh.
I was like, because you were talking about like what you were catching me up with what's been going on in your life, and you're like, I'm thinking about doing a podcast. And I was like, oh, Aaron's been thinking about doing a podcast. You guys should like talk about it or do one together.
And then me and you started talking, Aaron, and you were like, how did you think of the Gotta Get It name? And I was like, it wasn't me, it was Ronnie. And Aaron goes, what? Ronnie came up with that?
Oh,
I
yeah. And then, so me and JP were supposed to do, JP and Alex were supposed to do a podcast first.
No, I wanted you and Alex to do the podcast.
And you were going to be like
This guy. Just over here. I'm like the George. And Alex was like not super into it. So then we started talking and we're like, oh, we should do a podcast.
and we got everything.
Yeah, we have all the stuff. And
But we just
I
never
remember
never
your little
did it.
cart. You guys had a cart.
Yeah.
It was a great cart.
It was
in
in
the
your
first
room
episode.
the longest time, like just always in the way. It's just like got these weird arms on it. I was like, what is this, Aaron?
It was a great idea. It was so mobile. So like if I was in if Yusuf was over and if he was in the bathroom, we'd barge in with the cart and get you like on the spot. It was like on the spot kind of thing. It was a growing idea. Okay.
Yeah.
But then Ronnie and Yusuf came at me with this idea, and I was like, well, we have to get JP because I'll feel bad because we had yours going, so let's combine them. And now we're here.
Yeah.
So that's why we give
I'm
Ronnie
a pity
shout out.
hire.
And what's dope
Yeah.
about that, guys, and something you guys should all take from that, so many times, especially in this industry, ideas happen. And a lot of ideas don't come to fruition because ideas are just ideas unless you put action behind them. And something we did to make sure that this actually came to fruition was do all the steps we needed to do. Film the first episode, make the banners, make the logos, have the meetings, discuss percentages. Like, we didn't stop because like if we did, even if we let a week go by, this idea would have been forgotten and wouldn't have happened. So if you have an idea that you're excited about, just know it's only as good as the action you put behind it. So be sure to put action behind your ideas or else they're gonna die. Somebody else is gonna do it and you're gonna look at them and be like, but I had that idea first. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Okay, Ronnie's looking at me, but I'm going to add on, even if your first attempt at it sucks, don't stop. I mean, our podcast is a perfect example of that.
And we're still gonna get better. Like,
Our
we
first-
have the LED lights
Oh my
coming.
gosh.
We have the
Oh,
banner
yeah.
coming.
Our first episode's pretty bad. I watched it again yesterday.
It's okay, because then in 3 years when we rewatch it, we could be like, started from the bottom, now we here.
Exactly.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, we should go back and roast it at some point.
And I think that's
React to
enough
it.
talking about ourselves, and we should shift the energy to talking about our guest today, which is Veronica Merrell. So, Aaron, if you want to take us into this episode.
I want to say one thing. I don't like that you guys think that I'm the one that like gets credit for coming up with this idea, because like going off with what you said, like I like sparked it, but it wouldn't happen if you guys weren't going to do it. Like exactly what you just said just now.
We had an argument about this the other
That's
day.
you being too humble, though.
I know. I want you to. He's gonna be our tiebreaker.
Okay.
Me and Ronnie were talking.
Okay.
And I sent her the outline, and I was like, "Hey," and she was like, "I'm not the one who created this podcast. I'm not the one." But I was like, "Ronnie, it wouldn't be a thing if you didn't say what you did that night. Like this was like not on my mind at all."
Yeah. It was kind of on the back burner for us.
Yeah, and me and Yusuf,
Not only that, Ronnie, like, the influence that you have, like, you being, like, if I had gone to Aaron and said, "Yo, Aaron, you want to start a podcast and call Gotta Get It?" He would have been like, "Man, this is one of Fusi's thousands
no,
ideas
hey, no,
that
I would
is
have been
gonna
like,
drop."
I would have been but I would have been expecting you to.
The reason I got so excited that it came from you, because if I had your stamp of approval, I knew Aaron was sold already. So it is a major props and thanks to you.
Okay.
Oh
alright,
man, you know
okay.
what's something really funny that neither of us have noticed yet?
Huh.
Is that light's not on.
Oh. Damn.
It's okay. Can you hit it,
Strike.
pretty,
It's
please?
okay. It won't show the oil on my face.
That's alright.
I know.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
It's okay. I mean, the lighting still looks good on camera. It's just, let's see the difference here.
There's gonna be a difference.
Bang. Bang.
Oh, it's out.
Nope.
Bang.
There it is.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a big. I was like, why does it feel so?
Maybe that's why you were
Yeah,
falling
that's
asleep
why I'm
earlier.
asleep.
I was okay. How did none of us notice that?
I'm not in charge of the technical stuff.
I can't reach up there. and
I am in
notice
charge of the technical stuff.
It's okay. You're a little flustered
I am
about our
very-
guest today. It's
You
okay.
Were.
Yeah.
You thought I said bro.
Yeah.
I still think you said bro.
The title of the podcast, Veronica Merrell. Friend Zone Sarah.
Bros on Aaron.
All right, let's get back on the topic of Veronica Merrell. Ronnie,
Okay.
tell us a little bit about your YouTube
Okay.
that you do.
For those who are listening who don't know who I am, because there are some of those people, I am an identical twin. I have a channel called Merrell Twins, and I make videos with my sister. And we've been at this YouTube game for like 8 years now.
Wow.
So I'm originally from Missouri, and I moved out to California about 8 years ago. And so yeah, that's where I've been. And we've tried acting in here and there. And
You were
it's
in a
like-
show.
Yeah, I was in a show,
Did you know
a
this?
couple movies. And
Did you know she
I
was
know
in
they
a,
acted.
But do you know she was in a very popular show I'm sure you heard of?
I didn't know
The
that.
Office.
No. No, I was on a show called Jane the Virgin on
Really?
CW. Yeah.
That's huge.
That's
was
what
a-
I'm saying.
Yeah, me and my sister were the evil twin stepsisters.
Oh no.
So, yeah, and
I gotta watch this to see you evil. I
They're
can't
good.
see
They're
it.
good at being mean.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
I called someone. Can I? What's like my limit on like words? Can I say what I said on the show?
Yeah.
Because some people got mad because I'm like clean on our channel.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
But I called
for the most part.
I called someone a slut in the show.
Ronnie!
Whoa!
While acting, you called somebody a slut?
And I got paid for it.
Oh my god!
I don't think I've ever heard you say that word before.
I just in my normal conversation like daily vocabulary, I don't curse. Like I just don't. It's not in my vocabulary. Only when I get mad though, and then when I get mad, then I think it has like more meaning behind it.
So you guys post every Tuesday, right?
Every Tuesday.
When's the last time you guys missed a Tuesday?
When was that? The day where Hollywood shut down for Black Lives Matter.
Oh, Black Tuesday.
Black Tuesday.
Blackout.
Yeah,
And we
Blackout Tuesday, sorry.
Blackout Tuesday. We post every single Tuesday, and that day we had our video ready, and we were like, should we post or not? And we were like, no, we shouldn't. So we didn't. So that's the only day.
It's a very conscious
Yeah.
decision, especially in times like you could have easily said like, "Hey guys, we support this movement," but you know, like we have a schedule. This is our business we're posting. But the fact that you guys broke your streak of 8 years to do that, that's very commendable.
My dad says we didn't break our streak because we had the video ready. That's what he says.
True. That's true.
So, but yeah, we didn't post on that Tuesday. But other than that.
So I think we should dive into her. Like you just said, Dad, I want to talk about where he comes into your guys' things and everything. But before that, I just want to ask so I can learn. You guys being twins and always being conjoined together, like, you know, with everything, especially your brand being the Merrell twins. Did you guys was there ever any jealousy or anger, or did your fights ever cross over into the work that you guys had to do? Did you ever want to start your own channels and go separate? Was that ever an issue?
No. There was a lot in that question that you just asked.
Yeah, I know. Because as I was asking, I was like, wait, there's a lot I want to know.
You're just asking a lot. Obviously, being a twin, you get compared to each other a lot on the internet. Mm-hmm. She has more followers than me, and which is fine. But in the beginning, when you're not prepared to be on social media and you don't understand, some people will like someone else more than you. That can be a little bit mentally just makes you feel insecure. Mm-hmm. So there's times where I've definitely been insecure in the Merrell twins and people liking her more, but then she'll say the same thing, people like you more. So at the end of the day, we both know that people will one twin over the other more, and so I can come to peace with that. Okay. So that answers that question. Mm-hmm. When it comes to starting our own separate channels, there's no way that me and Nessa have ever thought of starting our own individual channels, because we've always seen ourselves as a brand. We joke about when we're older and we have kids, we want to put our kids on our channel, the Merrell twins. We want to be women, adult women, moms, being a Merrell twins brand still. Mm-hmm. So it's not a brand that's going to stop. It's a brand that's just going to grow and grow and grow.
So has there ever been a moment where you guys were in a real life fight, but then it was time to shoot your video for the week?
Yeah, there's definitely been times where we've had moments where we're just annoyed, and then all of a sudden we're like, hey guys.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, there's for sure those times. But for the most part, working with my sister and still being able to be sisters and partners in our jobs and that we do, I think we do a really good job at balancing that, because we understand. A long time ago, my mom said that at the end of the day, you will always have family. So never ruin your relationships with your sibling. Don't, if you guys get in fights, solve it. Don't hold grudges against each other, because you will always have each other. You won't always have your friends. You won't always have those other people. You will always have each other.
Yeah, Aaron's friendship expiration date is actually coming up. Aaron, I think you got 2 more weeks with me.
Yeah, we need to renew soon. But this also brings me to the topic. So, you work with your dad and your mom.
Yes, it's a family thing now.
How's that? I'm kind of jealous, because I've been over there while they filmed a lot, and it's just being able to see your family all the time and being able to film and have fun with them all the time just sounds like the dream, especially when it comes to YouTube. Both of us have always been on our own, right?
Yeah.
But imagine having, how many sisters and brothers do you have?
3 others.
Yeah, and then your parents. Imagine all of them being on your channel helping you.
I would retire the next day.
What?
No way would I ever work with my family. And that's why I want to hear how this came about and how it works so well.
Yeah, so I would consider me and my sister very blessed to have a dad in the business. He's always had his own production company. Even when we lived in Missouri, he was doing just side things. He would work for the Royals in Kansas City. He was a freelancer, and so he always had a camera around, and my sister and I, we just loved that. He would always film us. And then one day we're like, can you get us a camera? And so he got us a camera, and we talked about posting on YouTube. And my dad was like, okay, but if you guys are going to post on YouTube, let me help you and let me help you make it good. Because he didn't want us posting some really bad music video or something like that. So from there, it just that's where that happened. He just always wanted it to be good. He never wanted to see something that we did that wasn't at our best. Mm-hmm. And especially if he knew that he could have helped.
So can we go onto YouTube right now and date back to your first video ever uploaded, or is it like deleted and gone now?
No, you can go all the, yeah. It's called What It's Like to Be a Twin.
Wow, so your origin story is still on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Wait, have you never taken down a video?
There's a couple videos that we like privated. It's not good to take down videos.
Why?
You're not supposed to delete them.
Why?
What?
Because the YouTube algorithm.
Fousey's face.
If you're gonna take down a video, just private it, because apparently when you delete it, YouTube algorithm does something weird with it.
Are you sure about this?
I think so.
That explains why I have so many dead channels. I get it now. It all makes sense.
Well, for future.
I'm the king of deleting videos, bro. Like, see, you hear what I just called you? Bro.
That was him.
That was me
I
again.
do not call you bro.
I'm in a
Thank
bro
you.
phase today.
I think you called me bro the first time.
Oh my god. Let's place a
gosh.
bet right now. And we'll rewatch this footage right when we're done. How much do you want to bet that I was the one that called you bro?
A coffee?
What?
You want to bet a coffee?
What?
Okay, money? Okay.
Yeah.
$100?
No, the payment for the next edit of this, whatever the next is. Because right now we're squared away.
That's less than $100.
It's less than $100.
Oh, that's less than 100?
Yeah. Okay, no, we'll do that.
Dang
Thanks.
it.
Okay.
Dang it. I'm an idiot. I'm
Okay.
so bad at math.
JP, did she say bro or did he say
We'll
bro?
find out in the end. I don't even know if JP
You should
cut
start
it.
calling him bro now, I think. It doesn't even matter. Just start.
That's okay.
Oh,
It's
not
probably the rain.
Yeah, something's going off today. Like everything's just not working. But anyways, I'm sorry. I'm so convinced that you called me bro.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, moving
Yeah,
on.
move on.
So what does your mom do?
So my mom has always worked in like a school environment. And when we moved out here to California, I owe so much to my parents. Like, they believed in me and my sister. That's why I consider ourselves like super blessed, because they saw the vision that we had and they took a chance on me and my sister to move out to California, where it's so like expensive. And my mom found a job at a middle school here in like Calabasas, and she worked her butt off and was like basically running the school, because I don't want to get into that, but in case someone listens from there. But anyways, she was doing a lot of work, and to help pay for the house that we were renting. And this was when me and my sister were first like getting our channel like pop in, and like we were starting to make money. And then like 2 years until like, or was it 4? Like 4 years into living here in California, we finally convinced her to leave her job because it was stressing her out.
Wow.
And she now like works for us as like an assistant, answers our emails, or we all talk about the emails together.
That's amazing.
So yeah, I'm just happy we were able to get her like out of a job that was really stressful for her.
Dude, seeing them like when you're there, watching them like go through the process, there's a reason why I think it's so nice.
Oh, you just reminded me of a question I can't wait to ask, but I'm going to save it for later.
So, Ronnie, you said you guys moved here 8 years ago from Missouri, right?
Yes.
You're from the Midwest. Mm-hmm. So you moved to California. How was that like culture shock? Because it's a little different, right?
It's definitely different. Like Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, where I grew up, it was a little small town called Lee Summit. And everyone knows each other. You run into someone at the supermarket. Not very diverse at all. My mom is a Mexican and Latin and Spanish, and my dad's like white. So I at least grew up with a little bit of diversity in my life. Mm-hmm. But even my mom says that like even when we moved out to California, we didn't realize how much of like our culture we didn't know. So
wow,
it's like a weird thing to say. Yeah. But yeah, I love California. I love the diversity. I love that I can go get Brazilian food, or like what's another place? Little Ethiopia. I could go to little Filipino food, like.
And she means like authentic food.
Authentic food like that you can get. Like I got a croissant in France, Paris, France, and I was like, I can get this at my local Albertsons. Like it's so like the food here is so good, and just like the people, the vibes, like I loved it moving out here.
I just thought of another question too.
All right, I need to ask one, then you ask one.
Okay.
About Kansas City. Aren't you guys in the Super Bowl again this year?
Oh yeah, Chiefs, baby.
Oh, okay. So
Patrick
she reps the
Mahomes.
Chiefs. She reps the Chiefs. There you
Yes.
go.
Honestly, like growing up in Kansas City, it's a huge sports like city. Everyone loves the sports, so yeah, of course.
Okay.
I mean, like, I may not understand some of the things that happen in football, but you know what? I'm cheering him on. Like, go Mahomes.
I'm cheering him on. Notice, she's not cheering the team on. She's cheering Patrick Mahomes on.
And then my sister will be like, Travis Kelsey. Did you see his Instagram?
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing he's attractive.
I don't know.
Good
And
answer,
what was
Ronnie.
your question? Because I got one more that I have to ask.
I do want to say that this is the first Super Bowl I'm actually putting money on.
No way.
Who are you putting money on? The Chiefs?
Tom Brady.
I'll bet you right now that Tom Brady's gonna win.
Brady. Should-
What?
Yeah, let's put
There's
money.
no way Tom
Yeah,
Brady's
we're doing that.
dynasty story and leaving the Patriots and getting. There's no way he's not gonna win. How much you want to bet? I'll bet on him like I bet on Jake Paul.
You guys
Bet
should
on
bet.
Jake Paul?
Any fight Jake Paul does, I put money on Jake Paul.
Really?
Yeah, he's not losing.
Even with this, okay, that's a different topic. But with this next fight,
Mahomes
Oh
is
my
the
God!
best.
I'll put as much money as you want that Jake Paul walks through Ben Askren, if that's even his name.
okay, let's say that for another episode.
Okay.
It's interesting.
All right, you want to place a bet on the Super Bowl? Yes, or
Yes.
no? We got to move on. How much?
100. Simple.
Okay.
Easy. Hands are sweaty.
Go. Ask your question.
So, Yusuf, I'm not asking you a question. I'm just talking about you. So, Yusuf is a controversial topic. Like me, I've always had faith in you, and I've always seen you as a friend. But I will say that Ronnie's family, besides like our immediate friends, people who didn't really know you, what's
I was like, where are you going with this?
I just want you to hear what Ronnie thinks about you. As somebody who doesn't know you, who only knows you really, like she like met you a couple times.
Well, I'm more intrigued on what her family thinks about me now.
No, it's
after you
like
said
no.
that.
I want her dad to be on the show. By the way, like
You do?
yeah, me and him had a conversation
Paul?
about you, and I was like, I'm so surprised because have you met her dad?
Yeah, and
like-
when the first time meeting them, I thought you hated me. I thought your sister hated me. I thought your dad hated me. I thought your mom hated me.
You will
Because
be
I'm fousey. I'm like
so
controversial.
Surprised. That's what I'm saying. Like unless you like know him, like been with him for a really long time.
I don't want her to
that.
answer this though because each episode finds a way to talk about me, and I'm trying to avoid that. This
But okay, just
episode.
make it. We'll make it quick. Just I just
Okay.
want you to hear why. Just yeah.
You
I
put it
kind of
on.
have this. I kind of have this perspective even about you.
Huh?
So
Oh.
hold on, just like when the Yusuf that I know is the Yusuf that like you show me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that Yusuf.
Yeah.
Whatever day it was. I don't even know the
day the
date.
meteor crossed the moon.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
So to me, and then like always like being around Aaron and how much he believes in you, and
Mm-hmm.
just like there's no reason for me to, see.
What
that
about the
or think
2020
that.
New Year's where I got blacked out drunk and apparently tried to kiss one of your friends and broke their table? And
I mean, you're not the only one
started
who got in a fight that
at the
night or
pool.
almost got in a fight that
I
night.
almost,
didn't.
I almost tried to fight someone too.
You remember that?
Oh my God! What's her name? What's her name? 2 letters. Cece.
CC.
Cece.
Wait, is this a real thing?
Yeah.
This was after you.
And you guys name dropped her?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
not even
she's
sure that's her
nobody.
real name. That's the name she went by.
We don't know.
I feel
okay.
like that's-
Anyway,
yeah.
I'll tell you.
Oh, tell me, girl.
Okay,
What
so
happened?
everyone's gone by this point except this girl. She would not leave, and she was so drunk.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, "My Uber is coming. It's coming soon." And everyone was just trying to like
Get
help
her
her get out. And then Aaron was just talking to her, and she goes, "Are you stupid or something?" And I was like, "What did you just say?" And before I could even get anything out, I got like put into timeout.
Yeah.
I picked-
Locked Ronnie in the room.
I put her in Alex's room and put her in
Put me in a
timeout.
room.
Were you going that hard?
She was
She
about
was
to.
She was pretty heated.
I haven't
Throwing
seen her
hands?
that mad.
I was really mad. I was like, who's saying that? Because we were all annoyed, and I was just like getting fed up. I was like,
Yeah, for me to do something, I have to actually think there's something. Like when I grabbed you, I just precautionary. But with her, I was like, it was the same level as you that night. Like she was ready to.
no, I wasn't.
You were ready to like take her down, and I've
Yeah, you
never,
had a look in your eye.
Everyone put me in the room. It wasn't just you.
I was
I
laughing.
wasn't
I was
with
laughing the whole time because like I've never seen you like
And
that. I was
then-
just like,
you.
And
Oh,
Karina.
yeah,
Yeah.
Karina was in the-
Wait,
Put me in the
who?
room. Karina.
Oh,
yeah.
damn it.
Oh, what? Did you get excited?
Different.
Oh. You know what?
Maybe that's why she ghosted you.
We are really bad about keeping secrets on this.
I haven't
podcast.
said anything. Anyways, my next question.
Okay.
Talking about going off of JP's question about you moving here from Kansas City. would you say LA made you more bougie? Like, did you used to care about fashion and like how you look in the Instagram picture and what brand you're wearing?
Yeah.
Did LA turn you bougie?
I wish I could say no, but like, yes.
Thank you for your honesty. Can you elaborate on what like?
But like, humble bougie. How about that?
Okay.
Because like,
bougie.
because my sister and I, we got invited out to Paris Fashion Week, and they dressed us up in Dior and stuff, and like, it was amazing. But before that, we got into the hotel. We were just wearing our normal clothes, and the people were just kind of like treating us like. Oh. And then as soon as we come out in the Dior, they're all like, they opened the door.
Whoa.
And I was like, so this is what it feels like. Maybe I should dress nicer. And for Instagram and stuff, for your brand, it's better to like, you know, at least look a little decent, not always in sweats and a t-shirt. But I wish I could just do sweats and a t-shirt all the time. But yeah, for sure. There's been, I think it's more of the success, not so much the LA culture.
Ah. That's a great point. That's a great point because
I don't think I've been affected by LA culture at all.
Okay.
Like, I don't think I've ever been like a player or like a girl like trying to hook up with everyone or just like out for that party life. Like that's never really been a thing for me.
You don't do it for the clout.
Never. And then like it's like right when we first started, we knew that when you collab with people, that's the best way to grow your brand organically is because you just drive traffic to each other. And my sister and I always hated the idea of asking the people we had just met to collab because we didn't want to ruin that friendship. So like to this day, we've like with like Kian and JC is a good example. We collabed like 2 years ago, but we've known them for 6 years.
Wow.
So like we just didn't want to ruin that.
Friendship over content.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. I don't like people who are clout chasers. That's the worst thing ever.
Do you know how to spot them? You don't have to
Yeah.
call anybody out for being a clout chaser, but like if you're out in a public setting, can you tell when somebody like, yo, there's something fishy going on there? They're clout chasing.
Yeah, I know a lot of clout chasers for sure.
Dang. Well, this is a great tie into the next question. On some other episodes that haven't come out yet, we've talked about making sure that the people you surround yourself with are people that you can actually trust and that aren't there as clout chasers or just there for the success and leaving when you don't need them. What are your thoughts as far as like when it comes to management, friends, people you collab with and stuff? Like, do you have any pointers on making sure that you surround yourself with the right people?
That's such a hard question because out here it's so hard to like know who's going to be genuine or not. Especially if like you just meet them for the first time and they're like, this is what we're going to do for you, like we can help you do this, blah 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 blah, until you like several years down the line you see like true colors come out and you're like, oh crap, what did I get myself into? Because that's happened to us. And so I think my best advice would be to just always listen to your intuition. I know that I get certain vibes from certain people that are like, oh, you're a good person, or like, oh, you're not a good person. Like, do you know what I mean?
She tells me that a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, that person, I don't know about that person. But I really think that your intuition is very strong, and you really should listen to your intuition when it comes to things. Because as soon as you surround yourself with people who are like going to tear you down, or they're just like not happy for you, that like what's the point in having them in your life? You want to have like friends that are going to encourage you and not be jealous. Like my sister always says, like one of her friends, she loves this friend because this friend doesn't get jealous of her success. Her friend's always like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, like good job, like good for you. And yeah, I mean, it's just hard to find people like that.
You would think that'd be an easy thing to find.
No, not out here.
Yeah, but you would assume like it would be like easy to find people who are supportive.
That's why they say a lot of the times, like, don't vent your problems to people, because a lot of the times the same person you're venting to is happy that you're having those problems. But they're sitting there like, oh, I'm so sorry. But in deep down, they're like, rot. I've experienced that. And then I've shifted my energy to now, like, no matter like what my friend does. Like a friend of mine, her TikTok hit 900,000 views today, and that's huge for her. I sent her a voice note just to be like, let's go 900, like, you know, to let her know that I'm there for her. That's so important, to big up your friend's success and to let them know you're happy to see them succeed, and to literally be doing it from a genuine spot. Because if you're doing it at a spot of jealousy, you're only closing your own blessings and your own like blessings that are coming in.
Yeah.
I think I just said blessings twice. But.
It's okay.
Yeah, blessing.
Like, everyone has their own mountain that you're climbing. And, like, I have my own mountain that I'm climbing. You have your own mountain that you're climbing. You have your own mountain that you're climbing. It's not fair if he looks at your mountain and sees that you're, like, climbing and you're going at it. And he's like, well, why am I right here? That's, like, not a good thing to do. You can't compare yourselves to others, because everyone else has their own mountains that they're climbing and their own, like, rate of success. Because the amount that you've climbed is good, and the amount that you've climbed is good. And so,
beautifully said. Comparison is the thief of happiness. So that's beautifully said.
Yeah, like, a lot of people are like, what's it like being like twins on YouTube? Like, do you guys compare yourselves to other twins? I feel like other twins on YouTube, like, low key, like, hate each other. But I don't, because I don't compare myself to those twins. Like, because we all have such different audiences.
Are there a lot of twins?
Oh, yeah, I was about to ask, are there a lot of twins on YouTube?
Dolan
twins? Yeah. Dolan twins, Nikki and Gabby, Brooklyn and Bailey, Ribka
Did they really... This is off topic. I'm so out of the loop.
I feel like she's the one to ask.
Did the Dolan twins really quit YouTube?
They're still keeping up with their podcast.
But their channel...
Oh, that's a great marketing thing. So, wait, I have to ask this. Did they announce their break from YouTube on their main channel or their podcast?
I can't remember. I think it was on... Actually... They deleted the video.
Marketing.
Was it on their podcast?
I think so.
If it was on their podcast, they're just as good as marketing as I am. That's a genius plug. Hey guys, we're quitting YouTube, and the only place you can find us is on this podcast. Everyone goes crazy, throws a frenzy. 3 weeks later, deleted video. You're still on the podcast, and all the traffic is there now.
You guys should quit YouTube for this podcast. You sure?
All right, JP, what do you want to ask?
All right, so I posted on a community tab on YouTube and got some questions for Ronnie.
Oh, smart community tab.
All right. Let's. What was that look for?
We're waiting.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So Mamuda asked, "What's your main goal for 2021 this year?"
Wait, when you posted on the community tab, did you say for Ronnie or did you say for our next guest?
I said,
did you
recording the pod with our first female guest today. Send us some questions.
Okay.
And everybody just figured it out.
It's fine. Honestly, it's fine.
Okay.
People find out the craziest things that you're just like, what? Like, how did they find that out? It's so crazy.
You guys have the fan bases that are like the FBI basically. So.
And we do have the title that says
there's literally videos and footage of me and Aaron just like hanging out, like and taken from far distance. It's just like, what is this?
I'm sorry. Are we in the middle
Hey
of
guys,
Instagram
we are
story?
filming the next episode. I'm just kidding. I thought that would be funny to like explode it.
Oh, I was all for it. I was like,
all right, JB, go back to the question. Go back to the
So
question.
2021.
I don't know. It's just been 2020 was like rough, and then now 2021. Thank you. Okay, 2021. I mean, obviously to produce as much content as we can. I mean, we're posting on our live streaming channel. We live stream like too many times a week. And then we post on our main channel, and then now we're posting on a different channel called Ronnie and Nessa, which is more like lifestyle behind the scenes.
Good plug.
Yeah, plug it.
That's a great plug.
That was a good one.
So, I'm literally gonna ask. So, you guys have a dedicated channel just for live streams? Mm-hmm. So, how did you drive traffic to that? It being a live stream channel and not having content posted on it before.
That was like a couple years ago. My sister and we were some of the first YouTubers to really start streaming, and we streamed on a platform called YouNow. And do you remember YouNow?
Yeah.
YouNow. And then they started going to a subscription-based platform, and we were just not about that. Mm-hmm. We were like, no. These were for free, but we don't want to do that. So then we were like, you know what? YouTube offers live streaming. That's an easy plug. we'll just promote our live streaming channel on our main channel, and then we'll see what happens from there. And so now that
She just sparked another idea in my mind.
honestly, if you're going to do live streaming, a lot of people are always like, why aren't you on Twitch? I'm like, because I've been on YouTube for years. Like, why would I try and move my whole audience over to Twitch? So, yeah, that's how that happened.
They have an Instagram and Twitter just for Merrell twins. Like, as a separate being.
I know that because I recently followed the Merrell twins on Twitter, and I got to follow back, and I saw that in my notifications, and I was like, yeah, it was probably their dad, but let's get it.
It's their mom.
No.
All right, JP, what's next?
Oh, I didn't even answer the question.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, you guys took over.
Did you not?
My bad.
I don't even know what my goal is for 2021. I guess just to, like, just be well and keep doing what I'm doing, because it's been such a rough year that, like, you know, not being able to go out, like, the thing I miss the most is food. So just, like, what? I miss going out and getting food. So yeah, just mentally being well and keeping at what we're doing. That's my goal. I wish
getting through it, basically.
I wish we could do higher production things, but, you know, COVID, like, you can't really do much.
Yeah.
I miss traveling.
JP, hit us with the next question, my
Another
man.
question. Let's see.
If you guys want to ask questions, be sure to follow us on YouTube, because that's where you did it, right?
Yeah.
And Instagram and Twitter and Anchor.
Okay, Yusuf's really good at, like, marketing and promoting this. I've
She
talked
keeps
to you about
texting
it.
me every morning. She's like, "You're not posting enough. You're not marketing enough. Follow Yusuf. Do what Yusuf says." Like,
I didn't have to say it myself. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I'm getting used to the whole self-promoting.
It's just a weird thing if you're not used to promoting yourself all the time. I get where you come from.
I wake up each Monday morning when I post the video live, and I just sit there with my coffee waiting for Aaron and JP's post to go up. And
Hey.
I'm like, oh, that's what you did? Okay.
This last Monday, was I not, like, I texted, I was like,
What? One more time?
What?
What is that?
this
Say
past
that
week, this one Monday, I
You
was
didn't hear what
like,
he said? He was like,
he understood it. Why do you guys
Yeah.
not understand this?
What's me?
He knows what I meant.
I know what he meant.
See? Oh my gosh, we're just that
Okay.
close.
All right.
All right. So I don't know if I'm supposed to ask this, but we're going to try. Rev on YouTube asks, relationship status.
I don't know if we want to put. We can put.
No,
this
I'm just
in.
asking. Yeah.
I
You
have
don't
an
have to.
answer.
Do you want to? No, you don't have to. I was just trying to throw that in there.
I mean, like.
I'm out of this. I don't know why y'all are looking at
Okay,
me.
well, we can decide later if we can take it out, right?
Yeah.
I think, like, that's such, like, an important part for me to just, like, keep private that it's an answer for another time.
Okay,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the smartest thing you could do.
Yeah.
I was recently in a relationship, and a friend of mine had told me, bro, before you even go public, give it 6 months. And that was me as somebody who posts everything on the internet. I went public the first week. And 6 months later, when the relationship ended and there was a valid reason behind it, I realized why I should have waited those 6 months.
I think a lot of people love the idea of posting their relationship on Instagram to show them off, and I just don't understand why people think that it's so important for, like, their significant other to post about them, when in reality, like, that's just such a personal thing. Like, that, if you love something that much, like, you want to protect it
At all costs.
Yeah,
I
you
need
don't
to
want
learn. I
anything
need to learn that
to,
lesson.
like,
I learned the hard
ruin
way.
it. I mean, at least you see it. That's the first step. As long as you
almost-
see it.
Yeah, you acknowledged it.
I almost shouted out the girl that I want.
They already know
They don't
what
know.
it
Kids,
is.
I swear they don't. Don't say it. They don't. Don't
They
say
own.
it. JP, next question.
You guys.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do one more. Frosty the Penguin asks, what do you wish you had known 10 years ago?
Hi, Frosty. She's a regular on my Twitch stream.
Oh, yeah.
I was good, Frosty.
Hi, Frosty. Regular on our stuff, too. 10 years ago, I wish I would have known. How old would I have been?
You're 24.
I would have been 14.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I was a freshman in high school. And it was right when me and Nessa were starting to, like, really get into YouTube, like, wanting to post and stuff. I think what I would tell myself 10 years ago then is to just do it. Don't be afraid to just do it, because we were so scared of what people were going to say. And like we had already like flown out to LA a lot to like try and like make it work, but we just couldn't, so we would fly back and forth, and it was just hard. But yeah, no, I would have just said to just go ahead and do it, because you're not going to get the opportunities you think you would once you've moved to LA first. There were so many times when we went on auditions and got like huge no's. Like you just wouldn't hear anything. That's the worst thing about an audition. Like you just go in and then they're like, oh, great, next. And then you just never hear how you did.
Yeah.
And so you hear more no's than yeses in the acting world. And we were like, you know what, let's just go on YouTube and just do it. And so I wish I would have told myself soon, like, to do it sooner. That's what I would have done.
That's the gotta get it mindset.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
I have a question.
What?
What's something that you did today that has the gotta get it mindset?
Oh, that's a great question. Let's go in a circle, because I have to remember what I did today. I'm really tired.
I'll
What did
go
you say?
first. What's
you go
something
first.
that you did today that's the gotta get it mindset?
Oh, I know what I did. What the hell?
Because I'll say it. Getting out of bed and showering and putting on my makeup. Because I was just not wanting to do that today. And you know, the first success is just like getting out of bed. I consider that a success sometimes.
I'm so glad you said that, because a lot of people think that in order for your day to be a big win or something, you have to accomplish something of like a special magnitude. Forgetting that sometimes the hardest thing to do is literally getting out of bed and taking a shower. Like there were so many days when I was in my depressive states, I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even get myself out of bed. So to get myself out of bed and shower, it would be like a win. So the fact that you at your level say that, props to you. Kudos. That's going to inspire a lot of people.
I could have kept sleeping, but I was like, you know what? I just gotta go. Gotta get it. Gotta get it and get
Aaron,
it.
what did you do?
No, I say we go to JP next.
Oh, sounds like somebody didn't get it today.
I did. I just gotta remember which ones. It's hard to
Okay,
follow up
JP.
with that
Yeah.
one.
So the gotta get it mindset. Are you guys flirting?
What?
Anyways, so the gotta get it mindset. I watched this video where this Navy SEAL, he was like, you gotta get up at 4 a.m. Do this, do this, do this.
TikTok.
First thing I said when I watched that video, no, I'm not getting at 4 a.m. But he said the first thing you should do when you get up is make your bed, because that kind of, you're accomplishing the first task of the day, and it's kind of just a spiral and it gets you into that mindset. And I've noticed the days that I leave my bed, just get out and just leave it, it's a little more sluggish. But the days I get up, I'm like present and make my bed, you know, smooth it out and everything, then it just gets me like in a better mindset to start the day. So a little tip there.
You know what?
Yeah.
I thought I saw that saying. I saw a TikTok about that. And another thing I saw was not to get on social media as soon as you wake up. I used to have a really bad habit, and I didn't realize it was a bad habit. I would roll over, grab my phone, go through notifications, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that stuff. And
99% of people, yeah.
I never realized how much that hinders you. Like you'll end up sitting in bed or laying in bed for like another hour or so.
Not only that, what it does, because I used to listen to many audiobooks about this about my depression and anxiety. Let's say you see a message, or let's say you see a hateful tweet, you just impressioned your mind to have that frequency and vibration all day, and you're gonna be hindered by that. It could affect you. Or let's say you opened your phone right away and you saw a text that was full of bad news. You're now walking with that bad news the rest of your day because you started your day off that way. So they say don't even touch your phone for like a couple of hours until after you wake up.
Oh, well, this morning I woke up, I did grab my phone, but I only check one text message, and then I get on with my day, and then I do everything. So I'm very proud, and I guess that's a gotta get it mindset.
What time did you wake up today?
8 something, but then I fell back asleep and woke up at 10 something.
Okay. I was about to say, what
capping,
text
he's
was it?
capping.
Who texted you at that early of the time? Because it wasn't me.
Oh my god.
All right, Yusuf, what's your gotta get it?
All right, so last night I come home to my apartment. I don't know why I call it apartment. My condo. I don't want to call it a condo. My home.
I still want to see it, by the way.
I come home to my home, and I find out that the owner who owns the place shut off the electricity. He was supposed to give me a forewarning to be like, hey, I'm shutting it off. Call LADWP and set it up. But he didn't. So I had no fridge, no microwave, no Wi-Fi, no electrical outlets, no nothing. So waking up that next morning, instead of, crying and complaining and going on Instagram and venting like, my owner did this. Woke up, called it LADWP, set up my electricity, took my laptops, went to a place that had Wi-Fi, sat outside of my car, did the work I needed to do, got it done, and found a way to work around the obstacle that I was facing. Because I could have easily sat in my apartment, done nothing, and blamed it on, I have no Wi-Fi. But you go sit outside a Coffee Bean, boom, you got Wi-Fi. So I found a way to do it. In return, gotta get it. That didn't make sense. But
Yeah,
I'm not talking as perfectly as I usually do because I'm tired, y'all. But I got it today.
You have two choices when something happens. You can either react or respond. And in that case, you responded.
I responded.
Yeah.
And to the owner, man, I
Dang.
got a response for you. Bro. You shut off my electricity. Muffin was cold last night, dog.
Wait, how long did you go without electricity?
24 hours.
So your food in your fridge is probably like,
Yeah.
Bad.
well, good for you.
Why'd you say
That's
it like
good.
that? Good
No,
for
really,
you.
it's good. Because honestly, the old Yusuf would have been like,
Oh, yeah.
he would have stayed on the couch. I would have walked like at 1600 if that would have happened. 100% he would have been laying on the
Stop
couch.
talking about the past. We need a new shit. All right, so you just asked us a question that you were excited about. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's deep.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. Don't look at me.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
And to be honest, there were some comments that were scared to have you on this podcast because they were like, Yusuf's gonna make her feel uncomfortable. So I hope I haven't done that this podcast because I go very hard with questions.
Okay.
But I want to ask you a question. If you're not comfortable with asking it, you don't have to ask it.
Okay.
But I think it'll inspire a lot of people. We can cut this out, whatever.
Yeah.
Your brand and you as a person is known for being so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have sad days? And what do you do to get yourself out of those sad days when you're known for being jolly and happy and inspiring others and creating funny content to help other people's lives? Because you're helping so many people laugh every single week. You're posting content on Instagram, Twitter every day. You're always looking out for others. Do you ever have time to reflect and look at yourself and be like, I need to take care of myself right now? And how do you juggle that?
So the first part of that question.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you like 7 questions in one.
Yeah, there's definitely days where I get sad, and I think it's totally okay to have days where you get sad, even though my brand is quote unquote making people happy, making people laugh, and making people forget about what's going on in their lives. But at the same time, like, this is like 2020 has sucked. Like, it's been so sad. Like, I'd get on my phone first thing in the morning and read the news and like so and so how many people died, and I'd be like so sad in the days, and I'd be like, what is going on in this world? And it would make me so sad. And there was a couple months where I couldn't even see you, and I was so sad during that. And
What are you smiling
I
about?
just smiling. Don't mind me.
but because I have a responsibility, because I've set my job up in a way to give people entertainment, it is my duty and my responsibility. And I've been given a gift from I've been given a gift from God. Like, God's given me this gift. God's given you a gift of like being able to talk about things, like being you, get this persona, being able to be on camera. Like, that's your gift. Like, motivating people, that's your gift. Same with you. We all have a gift. And I know that my gift is making people laugh and making people happy. That makes me want to keep doing my job even if I'm sad. And so I just turn it back on and I can be happy.
Is that your why in life?
That's my why. That's like my purpose in life. That's definitely my purpose in life.
We found a guest purpose without having to ask them what their purpose was. Gotta get it. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone's purpose, if you don't know what your purpose is, at least find a purpose to be nice and kind and loving. That can take you so far, even if you don't think it can. Like, just being nice, purposely being nice is good, even if it's a little selfish. Even if you do it for yourself,
It's okay to do it for yourself. I feel like that's why people help people. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's because you like the feeling of it, right?
Yeah.
So I know this has been a long episode, but can I keep going with questions? Is it fine if I have more questions I want to keep asking?
Well, let's ask them.
How are we gonna ask them? We're not gonna get a response.
They said yes.
They said yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the comments,
All right.
no.
I have 3 more things I want to get.
Okay.
Okay.
The first one. This one just
You
came
mean
to
the
me right
second
now.
one?
Oh, the second
Okay.
one. This one just came to me right now. In your honest opinion, is Aaron Burris funny?
I knew this question. I thought JP was gonna ask it.
You know what question I'm gonna ask.
Came to me right now.
That's so funny because he said he wanted to try and be funny this year.
I
right?
didn't-
On the
Yeah.
podcast. That was your goal.
I have been funny.
He definitely has his moments, but they're on accident. When he's like super funny and he doesn't realize.
That's good. That means you
That's
don't have
good,
to
though.
try to be funny.
That's an organic funny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
organic.
What you
You're
want.
naturally funny.
But when you try to be funny, it's like.
You know when someone sets you up for a compliment and then they just
No, that didn't happen.
What?
nothing.
It's hard to be purposely funny.
It's all good, bro.
It's okay.
I'm gonna be funny one day. You guys
But
will
you
all
are.
see it.
The thing is, but you are funny in your own way. You don't have to be funny in the way that people think that what is the definition of being funny.
I've decided I'm gonna do a stand-up at one time
No way.
in the future.
No
When?
way.
You know who inspired me to do
Did you
this?
just say in a few years?
No, in the future. But you know who inspired me to do this?
Who?
Ooh,
Fousey.
what?
Really?
Yeah, because when I remember you asked me to help film it with my long lens.
What?
Your stand-up. you
Which
did.
one did you film? Oh, the one that we did last year.
Yeah,
Oh, I killed that one.
it was funny.
Bro, I
And I
knocked
was
that
like-
one out the park.
Weren't you guys supposed to do some like improv class together
We did, but remember Groundlings?
at Groundlings?
Did we ever do it?
No.
I got in. Did you get
You,
in?
you
I got
both-
in.
You both got in, but you guys never.
We
you
never
guys
signed
did-
up?
You know.
Why didn't we had a reason?
See, that's exactly what we started talking about in the beginning. We had an idea to do something.
We followed up, kinda.
We
Not all the
auditioned,
way.
but we never signed up for the class, which now it was a forgotten idea.
Why did
And that would have been a cool
Aaron's
thing.
fault. Aaron's fault.
What? Not my fault.
We should
I
do
did
an
really good at that
improv
audition.
episode.
Yeah, we should do an
That'd be
improv
so
episode. That'd be
cool.
so
I love
fun.
improv. Improv's great.
I've
done a Groundlings class.
Oh, really?
Why didn't we? No, you got me thinking.
I don't know. I did Groundlings before too, but I was gonna do it with Aaron again, and
Because I didn't know how to do it, and you're the one who showed me how to
Yeah.
audition and everything. We did good on the audition. Remember, we had everyone's attention. He.
yeah, I wonder why we didn't.
I don't remember either.
Okay, so I have more questions. Do you guys have any more questions?
Did she answer your last question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
Oh yeah.
You're
She said-
naturally
She said
funny.
I'm funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Accidentally funny.
And she said
Accidentally
no. I'm
funny.
gonna.
You have your moments.
You're like funny in the like not funny way. Does that make sense?
Let's go to the next question.
All right.
Okay.
But I'm
Alright,
also.
JP, do you have
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Okay.
I got 2 questions for you.
Okay.
The first one is, me and Aaron boxing match. Who wins? Who are you putting your money on?
Aaron.
Well, that's because she's seen me in action a couple times.
He did MMA fighting. He knows what it feels like to be knocked out. and
JP's
stuff.
face right now.
And,
Yeah.
no.
And you know what? Oh wait, she was there. There was one party. I think we talked about this already, where somebody was getting teased badly, and
yeah.
he was getting upset.
And guess who went up
And
to
guess
go fight them?
who went up in this dude's face, finding out this guy was actually a fighter, for this dude in his defense.
Alex Wasabi.
What?
I'm
Wait,
kidding.
No.
It was
Aaron did. This was like Halloween.
went up
Have
there.
we told this
Wait,
story?
I don't think so. Should we save it for another?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's save it
save
for
it.
another
Oh, but
time.
I was there.
Oh yeah, she was
Oh,
so
yeah.
ready.
Okay,
that was
then you
another
tell the
moment where she
story.
was ready to
So
fight.
this guy was
gist of
just
it.
being so rude, and you were dressed as a basketball player.
No, it wasn't you.
Okay. I had to make sure. I was drunk that night. I had to make sure.
It's a different. It's a different.
Oh,
okay.
This is like 2 years.
2 years ago, you
Yeah,
were dressed
ish.
as a basketball player, and this
Oh, yeah.
guy kept saying, "Hey, Yao Ming." It was just really
Whoa.
racist.
Yeah.
It was just, it was so rude. And
I didn't
Aaron-
hear it. I was playing beer pong.
And so it was obviously bothering JP. Like that would bother me too. And so Aaron's like, he like goes up to the guy, and I'm like, are we fighting?
Ronnie.
I'm ready. And then like,
She-
he's like having this conversation, and then I'm like, yeah, that's racist. And then he turns and he notices that I'm there, and he's like,
Yeah, because nobody else was with me. And I was like,
Dang. I didn't live in LA at the time, or I would have been right there, just the back, like behind you.
you know what's
oh
odd?
yeah, you weren't here.
And you know what's odd? That guy was Latin, and like I feel like a lot of people who are like just like mixed in general, just like get discriminated against. So like
Yeah,
the fact
but
that he was
racism
doing
doesn't
that-
have a color.
Yeah.
Anybody
Oh.
can be racist.
You're
Like,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
I've seen it from all across the boards. Like, even in the, like, I'm Palestinian, I'm Arab. And a problem that I've been noticing with a lot of Arab males, when I'm going to Instagram Live and I get an Arab male, they all have the tendency to use the N-word.
Really?
And I've noticed it time and time again. And I've literally been calling them out. And each live, I've been like, guys, it's not okay to normalize you guys saying this word. Whether you guys say it in your close circles with each other or your neighborhoods, that's not our word to use. We don't even like being called terrorists. So what gives you the right to use the N-word? Yeah. So even though Arabs and Muslims get like, have like, deal with racism all the time, even they can still be racist. So
Yeah.
racism has no face.
That's interesting you say that.
So Arab guys, stop using that word, man. I don't know
Asian
why
guys,
y'all are so
stop
obsessed
using
with
the
it.
N-word.
Yeah, everyone, stop it.
Yeah. All right, so I got a question. As we're winding down and wrapping up, I heard that in an earlier episode that on New Year's y'all did a puzzle.
Oh my god.
I want to know how much percent of the puzzle you did, and how much percent of the puzzle Aaron did.
Let's talk about the 2000 puzzle.
The 2,000 piece puzzle. How many pieces out of that 2,000 would you say you did on your own?
I can't do that math.
Like a percentage.
A percentage.
Like a rough
I
percentage.
can't do that math either.
Okay, so it's either a fourth,
Okay, so
a half.
okay, let's
No,
say
that's too hard. I don't even understand what a fourth is. 100%, 75%, 50%, 25%, 0.
Aaron did Aaron did the hardest part.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings. You could
He
just,
did all of the people, which was hard. But I also did all the colors that were just the same color, and I couldn't figure out
Okay,
which
so
piece
I'll ask you like this.
So-
Would you say you did 100% of the puzzle on your own?
No.
Would you say you did 75% of the puzzle on your own?
No.
Would you say you did 50% of the puzzle on your own?
I think I would say like I don't know.
I would
think it was
say she
pretty
did
e-
like 60,
I would
65.
say 60 because
And-
there was one night where I was just on a roll.
That's what I'm saying. I left, and we were supposed to stop. And I call her, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm working on the puzzle. And I was like, and then she's like, I gotta go. And then I call her like a few hours later, and she's still working on the puzzle by herself.
I was on a roll.
So,
But we basically ended up doing
aren't
it
puzzles
together.
fun, Ronnie?
The 2,000 piece one was hard. I'm sorry.
But
We
it
were
was
killing
fun.
it at 1,000 pieces, but the 2,000 piece,
Hey,
I
your
was
dad's the
like,
one who
what?
got me it.
Yeah, okay.
So, puzzles are fun. You guys should try them sometime.
So before anybody, I have one more thing I want to ask of her.
Is it involving me?
No,
Good.
you're off the hook.
Yes.
First of all, I want to say you've been an amazing guest.
Thank you.
I hope this isn't the last time we see you here because I know you're gonna leave, and then we're each gonna like go our separate ways and be like, why didn't we ask this? Why didn't we ask that? Why didn't we ask? We kept it very soft and like just we introed you into the Gotta Get It podcast.
Okay.
I want to give you the opportunity right now because I know there are going to be a lot of your female viewers that come on here to listen to what you have to say, to just leave them with a parting word, whether it be an inspiration, motivation, advice, like just something to empower the women who follow you so closely who are now listening to what you have to say. Because I don't think it's as good as when it comes from 3 males to be like, hey, girls, you're beautiful, you're this, go do what you want. I think coming from somebody they look up to so dearly, I would think it would be nice to come out of your mouth.
Okay. There's a lot of things I could say. I think obviously being a woman, and if you get it and you go do it, that's good. You got to go do those things. But at the same time, you also got to remember that there are men who do support women in certain ways. And so, and you too. And not every man is on all men are horrible, all men are trash. So not all guys are like that. So the fact that you even want to talk about that and encourage women to just be women and do what they're meant to do and do what they're supposed to be doing and follow their dreams, that says a lot in my opinion, to come from 2 males saying that, trying to encourage me to talk about what, but that there's this weird.
I'm happy she said that because recently I was on Instagram in a girl's DMs
Is it the same girl?
No,
again? Okay.
no, that girl doesn't reply to me. I was in a girl who actually messaged me first. And I had invited her over to my home. It being quarantine, we can't go to restaurants, stuff like that. And I was literally saying, like, my place is vibey. My friends have been coming to get creative. We can talk ideas, listen to music, discuss. And she was like, no, I know the only reason you want me over is for sex. And I looked at my phone and I was like, did I just read this correctly? Because that's literally not why I was inviting this girl over. And the only response I said to her, she went on and on and on about her past experiences. And my exact response, I could literally read it, was, I'm sorry you've had these bad experiences in the past. I'm not used to being judged before I'm even met, but I completely understand. Take care. And I left it.
Yeah.
So some girls do have that perception that, like, this dude's shitty, they all shitty. They're not all shitty.
But I mean, I've
been shitty. Like, I'm sure a lot of my ex-girlfriends will say I'm Satan, but we can get better and grow.
Yeah, in their defense, there are a lot of horrible guys
yeah,
out there.
I've had my fair experiences with just...
Like that Alex Wasabi guy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
No, but like on a serious note, there are a lot of guys that like say certain things, and I'm like,
Yeah.
are you serious?
I think, but there are a lot of good guys out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of good guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's
Aaron's
just
a good guy.
Yusuf's a good guy.
No, like, even no, I'm being serious.
JP's
like,
a
even
good
my
guy.
friends who you just met from New York, they were all like, dude, Aaron's such a like they feel your genuineness that comes out.
Like the nicest person you
Yeah.
know.
And the funniest?
No.
Sorry.
Bro, I will pay triple the price. I will pay if you do a live stand-up performance for me. I will be the only audience member. I'll pay you whatever you want me to pay you to do a stand-up in front of me.
I can't keep a straight face in front of you.
Bro.
This is his idea face he gets.
Yeah. Ronnie, how many likes do they need to get on this video for Aaron to perform a live stand-up on this channel?
I said future.
How many likes?
I said future.
Wait, just let's see how many likes.
What's the average like?
Unforeseeable future, guys.
Our average likes. Let me go to the Gotta Get It channel real quick.
Like unforeseeable future. There's no
Between 1,700 and 3,000.
100,000.
10,000 likes.
10,000
Okay, you might get lucky. We might not be able to hit that.
10,000 likes?
Really?
10,000 likes.
And
Yeah.
Aaron will do...
10,000
That's a good
likes.
number though. Because that gives him an out. It's not like something that we're gonna reach. Yeah.
You never know. Me and him got 10,000 likes on one of
if
his
this
videos.
hits 10,000, you better get ready because I'll bring it up
do it on the
every
podcast?
single on the podcast. We'll have an episode dedicated to Aaron's stand-up.
Us
session.
three will just watch you, and you do it to us.
Oh my god!
In the future.
Yeah, that's in the future.
Unforeseeable.
Tomorrow is the future, bro.
But
is
like the day after tomorrow is the future.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's
All
a
right.
lot of. All right, guys. Thank you so
10,000.
much for joining us for this episode.
Wait. Okay, I do want to say something though, and this is kind of like my life motto. And a lot of people who are watching this or listening to this who come from my channel will know of this saying that me and my sister say all the time. But I want to share it with you guys because I don't know if you've ever
I've never
heard
heard it.
So we always have this saying, and I've learned this at a very young age, that rejection is protection. That if you get rejected from something, like let's say like a relationship, a job opportunity, a friendship that's just not going the way it's going, or like just opportunities that just don't happen, it means that you are being protected by something and there's something better planned for you. So yeah, rejection is protection. And if you want to go on a deeper level, it's God is protecting you and has something better planned for you. There you go.
I agree
That's my
wholeheartedly.
motto.
Yeah, and that's not even for just the women. That's for the women and the men. That's for everybody. That's not even women and men. That's for
Anyone.
whatever your sexual orientation is. I know there's a lot of different pronouns these days, so I'm not knowledgeable enough on the topic to say that. So I'm just saying.
Well,
to everybody.
on that note,
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to offend anybody.
What do
Just-
you mean?
No,
Yeah.
for everyone.
For
everyone.
yeah, for anyone. But Ronnie, thank you so much for joining us for this episode.
Thanks for having me.
It was a lot more to it than what I expected. I'm not doing a stand-up.
I can't wait.
Stop.
I can't wait.
Hey,
And what
10K,
JP said is
10K.
great. Us three, me, Ronnie, and JP will have our popcorn and we'll set it up and just be eating the popcorn. Why? Look at his face.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'll have a sign that says like "yay" or like like flip it backwards.
I can't wait. Oh, I'm more excited for his podcast than to get to 100,000 subscribers on this channel.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's end it off right with a.
Oh, you gotta join. You gotta join.
Ready?
Okay. So it goes.
Four.
Yeah.
Four of them.
Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it.
I don't even think you heard me.
No, but hey, you did good.
Yeah, we'll turn your mic up a little bit for
Okay,
that
can
portion.
we stop it now? I'm sweating too much.
I can't wait. I can't wait.